You get to see a lot more of Australia's golden outback when you journey by road. Having already taken in Mount Magnet, Kew, Meekatharra, we've been using this trip to conjure the spirit of the prospectors during the early 20th century gold rush by retracing the Miners' Pathway. Today, our journey into the Murchison town of Sandstone will take us into Australia's first Geo Park. What's a Geo Park? Yep, I'm glad you asked. Well, it means that Sandstone has been recognised along with 6 other shires here in the Murchison as being worth preserving because of their uniqueness. There are geoparks all over the world. This is the first in Australia. You can get a real sense of the unique geological features of this place by taking the Sandstone Heritage Trail. 18 k's, self-drive. And for this site alone, it's a must-do. There are big stretches of sandstone breakaways, just like this one throughout the Heritage Trail. Obviously, this place is known as London Bridge. There are a few other sites to see, Contradiction Well and the Old Battery among them. And if you like this view, check this one out. The story of Sandstone's old brewery here really speaks to the lengths a bunch of miners will go to for a nice cold beer. You see, back in 1907, there was no railway up here to Sandstone, and that meant no beer. So the miners got creative. They built the Black Range Brewery up the top, and down below dug a tunnel with a hole connecting it up to the brewery up the top, so the guys could store the beer down here and keep it cold. Of course, by 1910, the railway arrived, and with it, competition beer. So that was the end of Black Range Brewery. This nice cold tunnel remains. Time to relax and refuel. The National Hotel is the last standing of 4 hotels built here during the gold rush. And our final destination is a genuine natural wonder. Harry, why is Sandstone so particularly good for viewing the night sky?
Well, because it's a dark sky and there's no light pollution.
Tell me about the telescope you've got there.
Quite a few years ago now, council tourism was waning a little bit. The gold was a bit harder to find, so they thought that that would be another way of bringing people into town. We could give them an experience with the telescope.
And what do people say when you line up that big telescope and show them what's out there?
Oh, most people are just blown away. They comments like when they see the rings of Saturn, oh, I've seen that in books, I've seen it on TV, but to see it with my own eyes is just amazing.
One stop remains on the Miners' Pathway, and it's Yalgoo. And don't forget, build your own outback adventure. Download a free guide at roadtripcountry.com.au.